What's up, man? I'm Cindy Castillo. Hey, check me out on My Cup is Full special airing right now. But right now with Michelle C. rocking Kandid Kisses TV.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Kandid Kisses blown away. Kandid Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Kandid Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Kandid Kisses TV. With my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
What up, Kiss fam? It's your girl Michelle C. I'm back like I never left with another banger. But you know what I got to do each and every time? At the same time, I got you a little bit. Subscribe now. I'm going to tell you, mama. Act like she don't read. And I'm so serious about my subscriptions. I'm going to let my Aquarius sisters let you really know how I feel about this thing.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
No.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
I don't wanna fuck nobody else, but I will.
If I have to.
And that's on Big Baby Jesus. So go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. So now that the church announcements are over, I gotta bring you. Look, I gotta pull out the red carpet and read all the credentials on this one right here. Listen, this dope human being has been rocking comedy stages all over the world, making people laugh. But not only is he hilarious on stage, he's hilarious behind the scenes, writing for a plethora of shows such as BET Awards, NBC's Marlon, The Neighborhood, Kevin on Stage, Churchy, Hell Day, and so much more. Give it up for Mr. My Cup is Full, Sidney Castillo. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, that introduction was amazing. I appreciate you.
So we're going to get your business real quick.
All right, let's get
All
to
right,
it.
you ready?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right. So when did you know that you wanted to be in the entertainment field?
I'm gonna walk around as I do this because these lights gonna go on and off. I wanted to be in entertainment. Probably. Here's the thing: I was playing basketball in junior college, and I was funny, right? But like to make money at it, I was like, I wouldn't say to probably like 21. Probably like 21. I was like, yo, I made a little money off some small things, and I was like young enough and dumb enough to be like, just go for it without nothing holding me back. So really, it was just like on a whim, like, man, I'm just gonna go to LA because that's where you're supposed to go. And let's just go see. Right. So I didn't really know I was funny till like after I've been doing this, but to get me into business, it just took me being 21, being in Texas and Fort Worth, being like, I want to really just see what this do. I'm funny on the basketball team. I'm funny in my homeboy, and I'm still an introvert, but I'm funny. So I was like, oh, let's just see. It worked out.
Yeah. You know, that's the funny thing you say, because like I'm an introvert too, to a degree. Until if I'm cool with you, like we can clown all day. But if I don't know you, I'll be like, I'm straight.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Biggest two things I think people know about me is like when they see me on stage and they meet me, the first thing they're gonna say is, damn, you bigger than I thought. Like a lot of people think I don't know why they think I might be like Kev on stage height or Tahir's height, and I'm taller than them. And that's fine, but they'd be like, oh, or they'd be like, I come off like they say, may I come off like a certain way because I'm to myself. Like I'm always to myself. I'm looking to get to myself. Like in a club, I'm looking to get away, do whatever I got to do. If I have the people I trust around me, cool. But I'm never life for the party. It may look like that through the stand-up clips, especially through Chocolate Sundays. People be like, oh, he must be always. Nah, that's why I say, let me know if you think I'm funny first. Let me know. When you see me out, say something to me. Because when you're staring at me to an introvert, I think you're trying to get me. I think you on something. Like, hey, man, say something.
I'm from LA. That's LA thing. That's like I'm
LA.
from
Y'all
Los
like
Angeles,
see, that's it.
thing.
Okay, then boom. LA people, especially like, I ain't even trying to flex. This other day, I was walking down the street, and these two Mexican dudes was in the car, and they looked at me. And I've been doing shows with Renee Vaca recently, and like he has a huge following. And so like they did like this, and they was in the car, and they made a U-turn. And they made a U-turn. I was on the phone with my homegirl Tish. I said, hey, I'm gonna call you back. I don't know what these people are on. And just out of defense, say, you good? They was like, oh, you're real funny, bro. I was like, oh, thank you, man. But my instinct is like, say something. Like I'm not famous. Like, I'm not like Marlon Wayans or like Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart or like where they could probably used to it, right? I'm appreciative, but I'm also like you know, I don't look at myself like a famous person. So when you say I think you're funny, it really makes me feel good. But when you don't tell me, you just looking at me weird, it really makes me feel uncomfortable. That's the best way I can say it. Shit.
No, trust me, I understand. When you go to Atlanta, when we moved down here a couple of years ago, they just stare. That's what they do. So when you stare at me, I'm thinking you trying to rob me, something going on. I'm like, hey, nigga, what we doing? But then we were like,
and they don't know for sure.
And that's what they
don't really know if it's you. They'll be like, yeah, how you doing? Let me get the hell out of here, because I'm
right.
But now I'll be like,
we move it on.
I'll go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead. Finish the statement.
No, I was gonna say now sometimes it's like in the beginning people may not like, they just know I'm funny or they know I'll be on their phone. I don't know what happened in the past year and a half. People start to say my first and last name, which is cool. Like when I was in Atlanta, when I seen you last, I was staying with my boy Tyler and I was in the grocery store. Some dude was with his mama. He's like, Sydney Castillo, it's nice to see you. And I was like, oh snap, how you doing? That's like recent for somebody say my first name. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. How you doing, brother? I'm more like defenses all the way down when you do that. I'm like, oh man, how you doing? I appreciate it. Yeah.
Right. I mean, because that is different. Most people don't call you by your whole government.
Yeah, right. If you call me Sydney Castillo while we out, you're a fan. I appreciate you, because don't nobody really like Sydney Castillo. They be like, yo, see it.
Right.
And again, I don't know why this timer gonna go with the light, so I keep standing up and down. But that's just to get the light to come back on. My bad.
That's okay, because while you see, I'm struggling with my Wi-Fi too.
We're good. We're gonna make this work.
So we're gonna make it do what it do.
Kandid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs.
Do you remember your first time on the comedy stage?
Yeah, I was in Texas. I was in Texas and I worked at this acting school. And I was like, baby, like 20. And then they had talked me into going to this spot at a bar. And then I went to a bar and I invited like my best friend and maybe two other people. And it was people, there was an open mic. And I got on stage and I literally was just, I had like a Destiny's Child joke. I think, yeah, Destiny's Child joke. And then I don't remember. I think I had a Destiny's Child joke, and I was just a sex joke about how long I could last. And I was like, that's all I came up with. And obviously I've grown, thank God, but that's where I was at 20.
Do you still get the nerves like before you hit this? I'm gonna hit all the stages now. So do you still get nervous, or it's just like homework to you now?
I get nervous to the point where people think I'm bullshitting. They think I'm like excuse me, I don't know if I can curse. I apologize. They think I'm playing, or they think I'm like they think I'm putting on a show or like a gimmick. Cause like I just did Chocolate Sundays this past Sunday. I did my thing. But before, I literally have my index card, I have my thoughts of the new stuff I'm trying to work on, and I hope it resonates. Mm-hmm. And I know that people think, especially in that form, they like maybe expect like it to hit already. So it's like I put a little pressure on myself. But every show I'm nervous, every single show. And then once I get on stage and I get that first boom, 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 then I'm breathing. Then it's like it feels like the first time on stage every time, because I allow myself to really go through the nervousness, because I do literally get nervous. I'm like, all right, bet. And mixed with anxiety, sometimes I'll be like drink a lot of water so I don't like overstimulate myself before I go on. But like, yeah, I'll be nervous every show. And then that's why when I get off, it'd be like, whew, it'd be like almost like sex. Like, a good session. Like, man, that felt good, dog. Like this, you know what I mean? I just released on stage, dog.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Not you just bust on stage.
I mean, metaphorically, like I release in, like, you know.
Okay, I got you.
My energy of all my energy of like being built up is like being released on stage in that low time. That time I'm on stage, you know. All them nerves being released, you know. It sounds sexual, but I didn't mean it to. I didn't mean it to go there.
Hey, it's all good. I ain't judging. We listening and we don't judge.
There we go.
So considering that you started off as a model, what inspired you to pick up the pen and start writing?
Well, I wouldn't say I was a model. I had aspirations. To start writing, you mean like to start writing on TV? Literally was like, now that was the only thing I did on like a whim, like not a dare, but like on some like waiting tables. And I had already done 2 shows on BET through the same producer. And it was like, I did a show, you know, a couple shows, and I was like, damn, I'm still waiting tables. I know writing money comes more often every week. You get paid. So I just stepped to him. Like, I've always looked at that, my career and like dating, like the same thing. Of like, all they could say is no. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like it didn't waver my confidence. So literally this man is like, I'm 6'4". He had to be like 6'5", 6'6". He's a big ex-NFL dude. And I just walked to his office. Like, let me take a meeting with you. He said, what you want? I was like, I want to write. And he was like, man, stay in front of the camera. And I was like, nah, for real. I want to learn. I want to get out of BJ's. I want to learn how to do everything. I'm going to learn how to do everything. I'm going to take over. I'm going to do everything. He was like, all right, give me 10 ideas. And I gave that boy 50 and he hired me. And then it's just from there, it was like from there, it was like, boom. Then it went from there to BT Awards. And then BT Awards, it went to this other show. And then by 5-6 months in, about 6 months in, 7 months in, I had written on 3 shows. I'm like, oh, I ain't got to wait tables no more. All right, bet. Because I quit waiting tables. Boom. I had to go back. Boom. And then it just be like, it was a gift and a curse because then people start knowing you from writing. You still want to act too. You know what I mean? But it's still like the writing was coming so fast. And it was like so much money in it. Not to be funny, but it was coming. It was like jobs. And James, my boy, would get the acting job. So he would EP and he would like, hey, he trusts my mind. Like, boom, I go work with him on a show. And then just kind of like, you know, I started doing a bunch of non-scripted shows where it's like, I looked up on some like, damn, people go to school for this or whatever. I literally was just, you know, like walked in there like, hey, I want to learn. And just kept working and like job after job. It's like, shit, I got like a whole resume.
So
now.
so you said who did you walk in the room to say I want to learn? It was like somebody just
James DeBose.
James DeBose.
James DeBose, I walked into his office and said, I wanna write. Because he was doing Hell Date season 2. And he had EP 2 shows I had been on TV. And so I walked in his office. So he now is like the owner of Fox Soul. Okay. Like the station, I believe. By the time he had he was doing projects with BET. So he did like the Keisha Cole show and stuff like that. That was like his shows he was producing, things like that. That Hell Date, you know, he had a lot of BET shows coming under his brand. And so that's how I met him.
That's dope. That's super dope. That's the hardest thing to do, get to that network. Because once you get a network, you win as long as you do what you're supposed to do.
Well, it's like this, you know, it's good bread, you know, do those shows, you learn what you got to learn, take it. And then it's like another job. Like, all right, now I got to use this skill set somewhere else. And it just kind of just kept coming. So then it's like non-scripted is way different than scripted. So I started off in non-scripted, which is a different format, but then I got good at it. So it's like, okay, cool. So I could operate in those rooms very well. And then the scripted jobs came up, I did 2 sitcoms. That was like me learning how to relearn, learn that, like how to do story. I just knew how to be funny. Like that's easy, funny, easy, but like story, how to do story, how to make a story make sense. Like I had to learn that on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you've been in the comedy world for quite some time and have accomplished a lot. What do you think in your eyes was your biggest breaking point where everybody knew who you were?
See, I can almost answer that, but the knowing everybody know who I am, I don't know, because I felt like I've done a bunch of things and like literally online in the past 3 years is what put me on the most. But I feel like Funniest Wins, was a big moment where I was like, I felt good because, my mom got to see it, things like that. But I can't say it's a pivotal moment where I'm like, now everybody knows who I am. I think it was just over the past couple of years doing Chocolate Sundays with the internet going viral and those clips going viral and doing a lot of the online shows that have huge followings. I feel like that helped people learn the new fans who I was and research all the old things I did. So I think just in totality, just everything in accumulation of the work is why people recognize me now, but I can't name one thing where I can say specifically this is why people know me. Right? I think the most in the past couple of years would just be Chocolate Sundays. I can say that then. Hey, I take it back. Chocolate Sundays. I think that platform, I think we helped each other a lot. Like they were trying to build their brand online and they had like comedians that were doing very well for them. Like myself, CP, Takar, Ron G, Black Ron, BT Kingsley. That kind of, socially online made the audience kind of come to that page. And I think I did very well in that. And I think that helped me get notarized across the country. And I think a lot of my fans now come from that platform, roast me, and then just follow me through stand up over the years. Yeah. Like the Marlon HBO thing got me a lot of fans. Like that got me like a different type of fan. Like them fans made me feel like I was attractive, right? I told Marlon, I said, hey, I ain't used to this shit. Like I got people and my girls in my DMs talking crazy. You know what I mean? It's like I'm used to like girls flirting, and that's fine. Women are, it's cool. But like the way they was talking all greasy, I was like, hey, I remember him more like, hey, he was like, yeah, nigga, welcome to HBO. Was on HBO, and I was like, okay, that attracted a different type of fan. Yeah. That show got me the women that be like, I think you attracted like the women like 35 to 40. That got them women on my tail. And then, the podcast. Okay, the podcast. Damn, I guess. Damn. See, it's accumulation, mama. I can't even lie to you. Because the podcast was the first. I've been doing stand-up a long time, but when I did my podcast and I started touring, that's the first time I sold out on my own. No, I would say like the third time I sold out on my own just for my podcast where people came because they feel like they knew me. So I would say the podcast, My Cup is Full podcast would probably be the thing that I feel like with the stand-up the past couple of years has put me on where people really know me.
And you know what? That's important too, because a lot of times if you think of old school like entertainers, they were very private. And now everything is like, look at me, see what I got going on. But it does make you feel like you're connected to the person. Because I don't want to support somebody I don't feel like I know. I support somebody I know though.
Yeah, that's what it is. The people feel like they know me now, which is a gift and a curse. But it's cool because the average person now the average person at the show really cares about what I'm saying, like, and they care about what I'm going through. Yeah. And I know that's because of the podcast.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times people don't want to show the vulnerability of their self, and when you show that vulnerability, that does make somebody tap in. Like, okay, let me see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So, who inspired your comedic style when you were coming up through the ranks doing your comedy?
Who inspired my style? I don't know. I would watch a lot of Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. Like I would watch a lot of Dave Chappelle, Killing Me Softly from DC, that special. And I would watch a lot of Chris Rock, Bigger and Blacker, and like Mitch Hedberg. And I would just watch over and over. Like Chris Spencer would help me when I was younger. Ali Sadiq was the first person to put me on stage in Texas. And I was like just doing like 5-minute spots. So I think when I was first starting, it would be like that. I would just study comedy. So it'll be a lot of people like Chappelle, Chris Rock, Patrice O'Neal, to like even styles like D.A.Q, Corey Holcomb, in Earthquake, Tony Rock, to now like even my friends like Zaynab Johnson, people that inspire me, where they take pride in stand up. Not everybody takes pride nowadays because you can just make money from it. But I get inspired by the people that take pride, and you can tell by the way they write. Like Zaynab to me is top tier. Yamanika Saunders, top tier. Eva Evans out of New York, very funny. So I think those people now, my peers, inspire me more than like, let's say like the famous people everybody knows. But in the beginning, I would say like Dave Chappelle's like confidence, Mitch Hedberg's confidence, Patrice O'Neal, Sinbad, of course, and Eddie Murphy, of course. But just being at 23, 22, like in the real moment, studying people that are like here with us, like those people. Kevin Hart. Kevin probably in the beginning because I was around him most. Like Ian Edwards, a big influence on my stand-up comedy. Like he taught me how to write. He taught me about stand-up. I would be at his house. I would be a young comic, like just around him like a little pup, just soaking up. He introduced me to almost a lot of famous people I met. Chris Spencer or Ian Edwards introduced me to. Like when I was like, from anybody you could name, them two people I've met, everybody in Hollywood. But yeah, their structure and the way they build, the way Ian thinks, like, you know what I mean? Ian taught me, like, I mean, he's Jamaican dude. He'd be like, you get to this house, what's the way to get into the house? And I was like, the front door. It's not the only way to get in the house. That's why everybody else comes in the front door. Your jokes can't come through the front door. You can come in this house by busting the window in the back. That's where you put your punchline. And I was like, damn, all right, bet. But like just the way he would teach, like the way he would talk about comedy, like when I was younger, it just kind of made me respect the craft, I think, versus just going out there bullshitting.
Guess what? Kandid Kisses TV has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's artistperiod.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Kandid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today.
Facts.
Yeah.
What makes you laugh when you need a laugh?
Like silly stuff. Like right now, it's this reel. Well, I would say silly reels. It's this reel where like it's this woman, like the voiceover is a woman like crying and upset at the dude, and the dude's like trying to care, but then he looks over the side and they got this AI of a dog like just getting it. Like shit, random shit like that too. Random shit like that be making me laugh. It cracked me up. That cracks me up. Or I follow a couple accounts just because I know they're gonna make me laugh. They're gonna post something. It's gonna be silly. It may not be a comedian, but like, yeah. My thing is more like smiling. I laugh all the time, like through comedy. But like what's gonna make me smile? Yeah, it's just like an artist, up and coming artist who's singing. You know what I mean? Who like trying to get on. They like singing by the mirror or singing. Like them type of talents. Like I love that. Like Teddy Swims. I was on Teddy Swims before he got big famous. Like he just had a YouTube like maybe 5 years ago. And I would like hear him do covers. And I was like, okay, but like I listen to a lot of singers, and that makes me in a good mood. Yeah, if you could sing, I'll probably follow you. Yeah, that's one thing.
I can sing and you don't follow me.
Well, after this, I got you. But yeah, they be singing in their car or whatever. They be yeah. Now I don't like singing over food. Like when people be doing that shit, that'd be a little annoying.
What you mean singing over food?
When they be like, this is so good. Like they just be like talking about food. They just be singing. I hate that shit.
Oh, so you ain't like, it was a dude now, God rest his soul. It was a guy, I think he was a pastor, and he did like a whole song about a buttermilk biscuit. He was singing his ass off though. He was singing.
It would make my skin crawl. It would make my skin crawl. Yeah, Lord rest his soul. That would make my skin crawl.
He was there thinking about the biscuit.
Yeah.
All right. All right, question. Did you ever have to face other comics hating on your comedy grind? And if so, how did you handle it?
Probably just dismissed it. Like I moved too far out here to worry about another nigga thoughts about what I'm doing and how I'm doing my business. And if you're not gonna fight me, leave me alone. And not to be funny or tough, but like, you know, I come from Fort Worth. I don't have a lot of friends out here when I first got out here. All I got is this dream. So I'm just focused. I'm focused on just getting to it. Like I had a joke about I can't move back home because they threw me a going away party. I got to make it. Like that was my mentality. So all the little frivolous shit that could go on or anything, if like somebody upset that may have gotten something, or I just dismiss it. I don't take it because most of it isn't like in my face. It was always like gossip or something. You know what I mean? But it's when you're younger. So I literally would just ignore it. Just like what is it gonna do? So I never paid attention to it. And I think everybody just grew out of that. Like I'm sure the same people that maybe felt away before, we're probably really cool now. I think this industry kind of breeds a crab in a bucket mentality when you first get out of here, and maybe some people slip into it by accident. And I think over time people mature and kind of get out of that mentality. So if you just ignore it and keep doing your business, that shit has kind of just died down. I've never had somebody like that I can think of. It's like, you know, I've had moments of people like probably try to hate on me, yeah, even, you know, to this day. But I don't try to put a lot of energy on it because my work is going to speak for itself, you know? So I just kind of work on, I focus on that, my relationship with God, Christ. I love Jesus and I do the work. And if I can focus on those two things, all the other things of what you talking about and hating, somebody talking crazy, like here's the thing, I can get that to God and he gonna handle that. So I try not to get myself worked up. I ain't perfect, but when I do get worked up, I got to remember that. They're like, hey, why am I even pissed? You hating? Hold up. Jesus, I don't know what to do about this. It's confusing. So can you handle that? And then go about my day.
Yeah.
It's hard because I was upset
one thing
recently
I know people
about. Yeah. I got to tell myself that it's a practice. I got to tell myself because I still get upset. I'm still like, why they playing with me? Like, I don't bother nobody. Why they playing with me? And then I get upset. And I got friends like Zaynab or, I talk to them like, relax because A, B, and C. And I'm like, you right. And just go back to that mindset and just keep pushing.
Yeah, I have to deal with that sometimes too, and I just end up just being by myself for a second and just, like you said, praying and just letting it go because the nigga in me wants to whip their ass, but you know, I don't like to be in jail, so.
Yeah, and when you're gonna have to do that every time, like somebody make you mad, or look at my size, I don't want to be like not some huge dude, but like I got imagine I whoop somebody's ass where people be like, damn, and I do it again. Or listen, I get my ass whooped. It's just that's 3 fights I just named. Now that image, Sydney be fighting. It's what I don't want versus Sydney.
Right.
Win or lose the fight. You feel me? I'm gonna try to win you know what I mean? But this the image of like me fighting, that would have to be like me having a really bad day and you like I tell you to leave me alone and you keep pressing me.
Yeah.
But I try to stay out that energy because I'm grown now. I try to really stay out that energy. I mean, I got a lot of trauma. So like the average person is like, you're not gonna get as angry as me. You know what I mean? Like, leave me alone.
Right. I think that's what kind of be getting me to that because I was like, you don't know what I really did with. You only know what I show you.
Yes, just leave me alone.
So
please,
if you knew what I really dealt with it.
And then once you think of that, you can say it calmly, just like you ain't even gotta say leave. Like they don't even normally leave them alone because they don't even know. Like they think they crazy, which is the funny thing. They think they crazy. It's like, sir.
Right. Like you don't even know. Anyway, what or who inspired you to start your dope podcast? My Cup is Full.
Chris Randall, my best friend back home, used to tell me about doing a podcast, and I was like, man, I don't think people don't give a shit about what I gotta say. And he's like, just do it, and then I was like, all right, cool. And I talked to my friend Taylor, and she was a new friend of mine at the time. And she was like, I'm rocking with it. I believe in you. You funny. Let's do it. And she helped me produce every single episode I do. And so the first couple I did with Takara, Takara was like, this the plan. She's like, I'm with it. And as we were doing it, I did one pilot, like one just a test, and I didn't like the way it looked aesthetically. So I changed up the look of it. And then when I shot it and put it out, I was like, okay. And then I looked around July 4th weekend, that shit went from like a couple thousand, like 7,000 to 10,000. I was like, people watching. And it was just like, you know, people kept watching. Then I was afraid to do one by myself where there was no guest. Because I was like, do people really? I remember a comment said, you can stop saying you talking a lot, bro. We can listen to you talk way more. And I was like, niggas is listening to me. And then it became no pressure because like I'm really just being myself on the mic, telling my story, just telling like, you know, just talking. And then people started being like, you inspiring me. I was like, oh, that wasn't that literally wasn't the goal. The goal is to get off for me, like how I feel and what I've been through. And then stories of my friends who know me so well, how much I love them. That's like, right. That's who I am. That's an organic thing. Like you on my show, I tell people I'm gonna give you flowers. Like I Zaynab, I want her on my podcast, so I'm gonna give you flowers. She's like, what do you mean? I said, I'm not gonna tell you now. Because organically, I just want to be able to tell you how dope you are to me. You know what I mean? So it just became a thing that worked out. And like then you know, I got to get back on it. So like now I've had a gap of like a couple months, which is good for me too. It's like to digest, go through some things, come back to y'all. But yeah, at the top of the year we dropping more episodes. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I be looking for the episode like, hey, nigga, what we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
one person's like, what are we doing? I said, my mama passed, man. They're like, oh yeah. Get over there. Just take your time. But let me know when you post some more.
Listen, as you know, I'm going through the same thing. So it's difficult. Like people, let me ask you this before we move on. When you had to deal with that, how were you because I've been coming to people like, hey, don't ask me about it. Because if you ask me about it, it's going to take me where I don't want to go right now. So how did you, I guess, stay professional in the way of saying, hey, nigga, get out my business? My
energy, I think it'd be my guard a lot. Like I'm a bigger dude. I can kind of put on a face and people will not approach me. And in that moment, they can think I'm an asshole, and that's fine. But that helps me. And then some people that like know me can walk past that. And I tell people like on different platforms, don't have small conversations with me about my mother because that's not what I want to do. I understand everybody wants to like show how much they care for you and give you their 2 cents about when they lost a family member. I don't want to do that in the moment that you see me. So I think respectfully, I just tell people, if you see me out and you want to give me that type of like energy, just tap me on the shoulder or tap me on the back and be like, I'm glad you're still doing comedy, or it's good to see you. Like if you do this to me and do that, like I literally know, that's translation to I care about what you're going through with your mother. But what I don't want to do is have a complete conversation with a stranger about that all the time. I'd rather them listen to me in my platforms and social media after a show, after I do a stand-up show. I don't mind having it after in the meet and greets. I don't mind that at all, actually. But just out and about when people come up to me, I don't want to have many conversations about my mom. And that's just because out of respect, just because it means a lot to me. But I think most people respect that. And no one's like, only one person I had to check. They were a little out of pocket. I think they were drinking. But other than that, like everybody's pretty much respectful. They understand, like they're rooting for me. And that feels good.
Yeah, I mean, because I have like, I don't know if you know, I'm also a makeup artist as well, so I deal with clients all the time. I always got somebody in my face, and they telling me all their business, and I'm like a therapist by accident. But the main thing I had to let them know is like, hey, this is what happened. This is how I need you to treat me in order for me to continue to be professional. And I have one particular client. The first thing she said, so how? Whatever she said, it pisses me off so bad. I was just like, hey, bro, we ain't finna do that. You getting razor wax on your eyebrows, cause. I mean, like I just had to like just straight like, hey, we ain't doing that right now, nigga.
Yeah, and people understand that.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not being an asshole. People think I'm an asshole anyway, but hey, it is what it is. So, moving right on. Okay, so name. Oh, you already named a couple, but I guess put them out there. Name 3 of your favorite female comedians.
Zaynab Johnson, Yamanika Sanders, Eva Evans.
It is.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite entrepreneur and why?
My favorite entrepreneur would be my friend Chris. He has several businesses that he started, like his father used to have several businesses, and he's successful at them, including like working with me and like his therapy, and like for therapy, sometimes a lot of times I go him. He's my best friend, but like he's really good. So I would say entrepreneurship, like my boy Chris, and my boy Chris and my homegirl Tish. She's honestly Tish online. Like she had a body butter, which was a thought she had. Then she ended up having a whole business where she made $300,000 off selling body butters, and it just came from her doing it in her home to now where she has a warehouse. So it's like watching her whip up butters in her apartment, like watching my boy Chris go to school to learn so much to start a new business. And the way he teaches his kids about business, like I think those two people stand out the most for me.
Nice. It's always good to have them right next door to you too.
Yeah, dog.
All right. So before we get into our fun segments, what are some words of wisdom that you would give any upcoming entertainer entrepreneur?
Hang around people who are trying to accomplish the same thing you're trying to accomplish. Because y'all gonna sound crazy together, but y'all dreamers, and not everybody a dreamer. So dreamers don't talk like non-dreamers. Non-dreamers can knock you off with your goals and knock you off with all these conversations about, well, you never know, da da da. But if you talk to dreamers, we all got the same what if, but we going for it. So I would say hang around like-minded people that are going for similar things that you're going for, and then look for success stories in those same fields. So yeah, and stay away from the negative in that field as well. So if I want to pursue comedy, I'm gonna hang around people that's doing it, or just get information around people who are positive in doing it, versus people who have done it a long time but they have a negative outlook on the business. I would stay away from them, right? There's really nothing to learn from them. Learn from the positive, learn from the people you want to be like, and just keep learning. I would say that. And keep getting on stage. Every set is like a jump shot. Steph Curry missed a jump shot. He don't give a damn. He about to shoot the next one. So look at your sets like that. Don't put too much weight on every set. It's like you growing, especially when you new, like all this pressure. Just go get on stage. Go get on stage every damn day. And stop talking about sex. Stop cussing. And stop talking about stuff that's so easy. Talk about some real shit. Otherwise, get off stage. That's it.
Okay. So I got a question. I know, like, you've been in the game for a minute, so everybody had a bad set. How do you shake off a bad set? Do you just hop right back on stage, or are you just?
Yeah, I get angry. I'm so competitive, and like if I get nervous and I did bad, like the next time I see that stage, I will kill it. I've walked off Chocolate Sundays before, and like, I ain't like that. And James, I told him I ain't like that. He's like, you did cool. Nah. And the next time I get on there, I'm looking. So I just look at it like literally it doesn't move me for a long time, because if I literally think about it, like you said, I've done so many shows, and the show's gonna keep coming. So why I'm gonna dwell on that show? And look, if I had a bad show, somebody saw me for the first time, and they'll be like, "Damn, I seen him." You can't care about that shit either. I got so many shows, dog. I'm gonna see so many people. I'm sorry. When I was in Florida 15 years ago, you saw me. I was bad. I'm amazing now because I kept at it. So
that part. All right. So now we are moving on to our fun segments. Our first one is Kiss or Diss. That's where you just name. I'm naming celebrity crushes. You decide who you kiss and who you diss. All right. We got Chili of TLC or Maya. Who you kiss and who you diss?
I would kiss Maya. I would diss Chili from TLC.
All right. Next one.
Did you give a reason why? You just that's it.
Wow. I mean, if you want to, you can. You want to give a reason or no?
No, we won't give a reason. Rihanna or Rihanna married. So Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson was like I don't really have celebrity crushes, but Carrie Hilson was my celebrity crush the last time I was saying I had celebrity crushes. So I would kiss Carrie Hilson and diss Rihanna, because Rihanna married. So I don't do that.
Okay. Last one is a TV theme. We got Nell Carter from Give Me a Break or Louise Jefferson from the Jeffersons. Who you kissing? Who you
Nell
dissing?
Carter, give me a break. Nell Carter,
Okay.
give me a break.
All right, we move on to D.A.Q. That stands for dumbass questions. It is random fun questions I want answers to. What's the worst job you ever had?
I was doing cold calling to refinance people's homes. So it would just be a number, and they pick up, and I would have a piece of paper, and I would have to try to convince them to refinance their home through this company. I worked there for 48 hours before I walked in there and said, I'm just gonna try this comedy thing, man. And I quit. I tried.
2 days. You're like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Nah. Then my buddy got me the job. I
ain't
looked at
that
him and
bad,
said, I can't do this. I know you got me the job. I can't do this. And he said, man, you're gonna make me look bad. And I'm sorry. I can't come here. I know I'm funny. I'm gonna make it. I just can't do this. Yeah.
You better than me. I didn't quit a job because I couldn't find a parking spot. So I feel you.
That's funny. Shit. You feel me?
Yeah. If you could delete one of your exes from Earth, would Earth thank you?
Yes. Yeah, yes. Next question. Yes. Yes, they would. Yes, absolutely.
Name 3 things a person does that you name 3 things a person does that lets you know off the rip that they lying.
I'm crazy, so I'm like thinking, what can I tell you? That's saying. Like, what 3 things people do when you know they lying?
Mm-hmm.
They start giggling or like laughing a little bit.
Okay.
They get defensive because the truth is calm. That's a bar, by the way. And then the third thing I would say is laughing, defensiveness, and change of habits. Yeah, it's like, oh, this nigga lying.
Okay.
And that's a male or female, just like the homeboys, but just you could tell like your energy. It's an energy thing. You changing your not habits, your energy change. I could tell on a certain thing, and you could tell if a nigga lying. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. If you could create a lame superhero, what would their name be, and what would be their lame superpower?
It would be Clubman, and it would be their superpower is not Clubman. That's a good one. If I could name a lame superhero, what would their superpower be? I would say a lame comedian, and their superpower is to get on stage and talk about hacker material. Right? They'll get on stage and be like, "What a Virgo's at?" Or they'll be like, talk about, I don't know. Look, because I'm gonna say something mean. Let me think. A lame superhero would be.
You done messed up half of these nigga sets. What you
A lame superhero would be someone who loves gossip so much. That's all they do. And they superpower is that wherever you see them, they got all the gossip. There it is. A lame superhero with a gossip superhero. I know people like that. It's the gossip. They all do the gossip. There it is.
All right. Moving on, we got G.M.G. That stands for what grinds your gangster. What is one of your pet peeves?
One of my pet peeves. When people be singing over food, they just won't get dressed. On TikTok is this thing now where they'll be like looking hideous, and then the beat drop, and then they got an outfit. Just go get dressed. What are we doing? Another pet peeve would be not reading social cues. Like, you know what I mean? Of like,
Okay.
you ever been talking to somebody and somebody like, can I interrupt you? No, motherfucker. That's my pet peeve right there. Don't. If I'm talking, don't you interrupt me. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just let me finish my thought. That's probably my number one pet peeve. Dog, listen, I used to open for Marlon, and when you go out with him, like we go get some lunch, it's always a fan that's gonna like spy him. And I'm talking to him, they'll walk up. I'm so sorry to interrupt. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not sorry because you saw us talking and you walked your ass way over here to interrupt. So that's my pet peeve. Interrupt me. That's my motherfucking pet peeve. It made me mad just thinking about it, dog. Unless it's in a professional setting. Like if we're working and you gotta tell me something I'm talking, I don't give a fuck. You doing a job. I need to shut up so you can get this information out. But if we just outside and you see me talking and another person walks up, maybe they want to talk to me. Like, I'm so sorry. And they want to talk to somebody else. Ready to go, ready for the police to be called. I'm ready to fist the cuffs. I hate it. It's so dismissive.
Wait a minute. So all it takes is for one person to come up to you. Listen, I don't know why this visual came to my head. They come right up to you and put their fingers over your mouth, saying, "Shh."
Oh, that's you ready? You ready for me to? Dog, you ready for me to be very disrespectful? But that's my pet peeve, dog. It's gotta be top. It's gotta be top 3. Gotta be top 3, dog. Because I don't do that to people.
Oh.
Now, look, if it's a work environment, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that. Like, somebody has to tell some information. That's work. Like, I need to shut up to get the information. That person is being paid to tell me some information. I need to. That's like, hold up. What? Yes,
right.
yes. But just to interrupt, that's rude. That's rude.
Yeah. Especially if they do it. If like, hey, you ain't talking about shit. Hey, so you be like, wait a minute, what?
Duh.
All right. We are moving on to a fan favorite. Go ahead.
Nothing. Go ahead. That's it.
Okay. We moving on to our fan favorite, which is Opera That Thing Out. That's where you pick any song that you know a verse to, and you sing it in your best opera voice. It could be a rap, hip hop, nursery rhyme, whatever you got.
That's crazy. I'm gonna be a mighty king, like no king was before. That's all I got. I'm working on my I'm working on my roar.
Let me find that you got vocals.
Oh.
All right, last but not least, we got our game SingADoo. Now, SingADoo is a music game that all can play. It's a music card game. Me and my homeboy DJ All-Star created over the quarantine. What you're doing, you're singing the melody of the song, but you can only use the word do. And then you have to guess what I'm doing. So I'm going to do a couple of them, and you guess, and I'm going to hold some cards up and see if you can do a couple of them. Okay. All right, we got R&B, hip-hop, greatest hits, country rock, old school TV themes, and party and dance hits. All right, I'm going to do R&B because that's my best one I know. All right, let's see. Okay, R&B. Do 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 do.
Oh, babe, Mariah Carey. I'm so into you, darling.
What's the name of the song?
Knew all the things that go through my mind. Sweet Fantasy, because it's just a sweet fantasy.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, let me see. This is R&B. Do 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 do
I don't know this dude. What is this? Do it again from the beginning.
We tried a different part of the song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Oh, Usher.
Come on.
Yeah, Usher. Get it on me. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You make me want to leave. Okay, man, my bad.
There we go.
All right, cool.
Let me see. This is hip hop. All right. Ooh.
I'm not gonna get this.
Do 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 do.
My homie. That's that. Me,
Yeah.
my homie. Keep going. Who sings that?
Do
Me and
do
my-
do do.
I forgot who sings that. Me and my homies.
Give up.
I forgot. Yeah, who sings that?
Roll out, Ludacris.
Oh yeah, roll out. That's my fault. Damn, Luda, my bad. You want to girl?
All right, I'll pull all the cards up and see if you can do something. I'm gonna try to guess. If you need me to go to another card, let me know.
Bet.
Stop looking at me.
Hold up, I can't see. You know I'm reading it backwards and I can't see, so this ain't gonna work.
Oh.
I'll just do a song. I'm gonna just do an R&B song. You tell me if you can do it. Ready?
All right.
Da 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 da. Okay, I'll do something else. That was supposed to be take my life, take me for. That was Whitney Houston. All right, now I'm in the
Oh my God!
Da 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 da.
You should have said the hook.
Da 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 da.
Tell me, I really want to know
There you
your
go.
name.
Okay, there you go. Here you go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I don't give anything to make it something more. Something by Jodeci, right?
Yeah, what is
Jodeci?
It? Yeah, it's Jodeci. I can get you out of my mind. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do an older one.
Okay.
They're sexing you. I think so. This one is this one is damn. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Oh, da 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 da. There you go.
What the fuck that was?
You ready? Da 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 da
Yes.
da 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 da. You know that one?
No.
Emotions make you cry sometimes, baby. Emotions make you cry sometimes. It makes you fall in love.
Well, this is the Sydney version of SingADoo because he died dying, and it's SingADoo. But
oh, my bad, do my
but
bad.
you did your thing.
That was fun.
Oh, you was into it too, boy. You hit that note. You was right there.
My bad.
Well, that is how you play SingADoo. If anybody's interested, you can get it at SingADoo.com. Perfect for the holidays. Sydney, it has been amazing having you on the show. Please let everybody know what you got coming up. If you got merch going on, tell them what they need to know.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for having me. And what y'all don't know is she has been asking me to do this show for so long, and it's been my fault. I should be on the show a long time ago. So thank you for having the patience with me. Thank you for still letting me be on your platform. If you're in Dallas New Year's Eve, come celebrate New Year's Eve with me. I will be at the Dallas Comedy Club. We got 2 shows. That is December 31st. Philadelphia, I will be there December 28th at the Philadelphia Punchline. headlining that show. I believe that show's an early show, like 6 or 6:30. Get your tickets. Other than that, man, catch me on YouTube. Sydney is Funny. Catch me on my podcast. My Cup is Full on YouTube. Catch it on Apple Podcasts. Catch it on Spotify. Catch it on TikTok page. Catch it on Instagram. Just anywhere you can catch it, check it out. And my special My Cup is Full is airing currently right now on YouTube on Ali Sadiq's page. So check it out. Yeah, that's it.
Wait a minute, we didn't get to talk about that. Yeah, big up to Ali Sadiq putting you on that platform, blowing that thing up. How did that work out? What's going on? You got any details about that?
He hit me up and said, "I'm gonna show you a special." I said, "Man, I appreciate that."
Nice. That's what's up. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
Look, I'm proud like you my cousin or something.
Yeah, shout out to him, man, doing nice things, man. It's a good dude, really solid, man.
Facts. Well, that has been another episode of Kandid Kisses TV. First of all, did you have a good time?
I had a great time, and thank you for having me.
All right. See y'all next time on Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. All the streaming platforms, Monday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe now. I tell you, mama, act like she done raised you right. And we out.
What SingADoo?
Hey, what's SingADoo?
Hey, yo.
What's SingADoo?
What's SingADoo?
Hey, cuz. What's SingADoo, cuz?
SingADoo is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do. Same genre. Do.
What?
Do. Do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Just kick it.
We'll make
You got your family and they need you there. But I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at SingADoo.com.